Abusia medase mesan ema akwaba eha aye GHTV trending news nyina ahemfie se ene ne de kan na unya subscribe ya mesese obe subscribe na notification bell no turn on like share na comment no jaifato ya comment section ho. Abusia Prophet Kumchacha nso akasa ediafa NPP for aba mba beto no ho. Na Prophet Kumchacha echiremu a NPP for flag bella ya omoba be ya omoya hundede nyina achi no. Sempo no omodi Yesu onyankopon kasa kra no na omode be flag bella. The year 2024 election no de tie bia no omobe lusu. We eye de Prophet Kumchacha ono nso aka. Wase NPP for de tie bia no ombe lusu. So omodi Yesu kra no ebe ye omo flag bella. The year 2024 election no ombe lusu. Enti omujai dede no ye no ma yenko na yenkohwe video no
memewo KPP Kum People's Party you obekuta de me to menchele
why the wolf says wonya sa franka na KPP yembehye no
oh the woman say ya papa onabu kenedi Japan o alankash o ya papa bawumi o sabe Togo for na enyo onwasem Ghana for fa ho ben NPP for na ekoto aba
eti job bebe bia
ana di obebe bia 2024 obelusu try I fear God obi obebe bia try Mrs. of Kumchacha NPP party na da wono sa one di Yesu kura aba 2024 obelusu thank you
obi obebe bia
ja mesi Yesu mpo abadani NPP flag
bearer
thank you that will be 2024 Yesu kura belusu
sa
me na me catch
one na befa
that be our so Kumchacha me come say say 2024 Ghana for one to aba ma Prophet Kumchacha KPP ani ye yento ama so fu kirabosom say so fu kirabosom so ama ani ye yenkofa Mahama mra
okay
because Mahama John Mahama eye better eche nanado danko akufuado nanado danko akufuado
eye to you
eye to the whole Ghana
oh
yes nanado danko akufuado amamuo no is totally drastically
Abusia mesbe ba for black asem no so no Kevin Taylor so edna no atom mama yenko na yenko tie de Kevin Taylor so all can e this side
Samanti nyamesom asia mo be man kwasiafo use mu de bia ntina ehia e Christopher dodo no Ghana. Majority of Christians are poor. They are impoverished. Omo di omonima omo mislead no, they are the rich ones. Into omo sofo no wesika and omo Christopher no mugu asore dem say ntwe no. Majority of them are poor. Every say umma wa adwene ni nye adwuma. My mother is my God and my father is my God because ya woman no nipa me hu nenim first papa ne mame enti me hu omonim so first no nipa na komedi me o ma meduane first papa ne mame so they are my God. So it's a simple thing so we are suffer cry. I'm expecting a suffer penifo in Ghana to be looking at this, listening to this and trying to break it down for Oma sorry for to understand. But a Christopher do a jiminti today, Mama Obi and me bankasa. Now, Obada the Papa Ben or would it or name Miss Bell Bankasa, Miss Belba, Ade, Nyan said that it's Rebejaniana. Miss Belbano said, oh no, about school. Miss Belbano, or no about school. Thank you, Mr. S. Mr. P. Or no about school. Nasa or no banankasa or bananankasa. Everybody intelligence Irana. And I say, Ebema Krande Brand and Enkoso. You see, I mean, can be bench Ghana for the fact say, he on chess be him you. The fact is when you scan chess and Miss the fact say, Yoman Koyema on Enches and Yoma and Koyema. The fact is, I won't pay master say, my bravo Enkoso. You people should get that in your head. In China, you people live your lives. Oh, as me see, only when you ska, Yabeshe, and you who Niska and Enches as Miss Nisikan Koso. He has money. He's working. His money is still going to come. You have to find ways to make your money. Inti enya wuna ukasema oba ene mesbe oba nkasa na ema oba nyin paboni ni o. Anase ema oba no sebi onye kwasiampenyi anase onye boni o. It's up to you to make sure you train your kid, because mesbe oba no, whether you take your kid away from him, and that's why I'm no oba ndin koma, nothing will leave the boy. Whatever he's learning will still be there. If he's going to be better than your kid, he's going to be better than your kid. If your kid is going to be better than him, he's going to be better than him. So it is not about moments. You don't understand your religion. Now, if your mother is not your God, your father is not your God, then who is your God? Because I only believe in what I have touched, what I can see, and what basically has helped me. I can pray and pray and pray. There's no scientific proof anywhere in the world. Say empire now ujina demo bono onyankupo biti. Until you prove that to me, say ujina sorry them empire now bono. It is going through God. We can have evidence. There's nobody on earth who has been able to prove say empire bono 30 years onyamieti empire now obrei. Onyamitie empire biana and the ohushishi. Onyamitie empire biana and the edan kuraba ground to me. You need to understand the world is a practical world. If you want to make it spiritual, you can turn it spiritual. But those who have learned to make sure the world is a practical world, they take practical decisions to face their problems. So if you want to turn all your problems into a spiritual problem, then you are going to suffer, because in the spiritual realm, nobody knows what is there. It is only you. And you have to build your mansion in a spiritual form. So be sitting now as you are spiritual. Now who are what spiritual? And that is the basis. I was say a tiasie. If you don't learn how to worship God in wisdom, you will always be a fool. People will make money out of you, and that is what we are seeing in Ghana. Yetikroma and Uncle just cathedral. $500 million. Do you know what $500 million can do? Cathedral. Since our kind Bible, apostles are Yesu Christ, was anyone able to tell you say none of them? Was anybody able to tell you say Yesu esa yare deliver for? Was Yesu able to tell people say empire na mebono? This is the scientific proof say there. No, you believe what you want to believe in. And if the kid believes in what he believes in, allow the kid to believe what he believes in. Adani asum nyame mani atansa. Adani ama nyame sum adani ye Jimmy Fosa. Adani ye to be moya bra. What na sorry them 35 years. Menka semen sum nyankopon. I respect God and I adore God, but I don't allow that respect and adoration I have for God to cloud my intelligence that God himself gave me. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. Me bunyame do nyame, but me ma eyedien. Nyame do na me do no ene ebu me bunyame no. Me ma nyansa nyame de ma me endi me hwamo. Me ma nyansa no ama mati ase se onyame ma me nyansa se me mfa mo bra wasase so. If God wanted us to live in a spiritual realm, he wouldn't have created us as flesh. But he wanted us to live physical. That's se ne be ya nyansa odi ama no ye de be boy ho bra. If you want to live in a spiritual world, bibia ya hunhum atnemu. Now, almost light, almost address Bibia in a simplest base now to help them. Let them live their life. Say here and just be here, get that in your head. So always can just you need to work towards it, and that's it. All right, now. You people don't want to learn. Yawu Anglican now Anglican. Yawu Romani, Romani, Yawu Pentecost, Pentecost, made a software and didn't you. So far, didn't she? Or per match at Ponko. So far, didn't you? What was the sofu? Now, one gasa, dear Mabedi sofu. Now, so far, Obedi and when game the saying, okay, so Onyame bang, Wahunida. I, it went Nagana, we say, Wahunanko Ponda. Or Nunkwane Hunyame. Yet to Ghana, obi to be set a won't come, already ocean a bush won't come da. Ada the bush and penny. The bush and Timno, Sebio, Yame, mouse out to me, no one mouth to me out about one cassa busiana, so one cassa home. Obijina sorry the motion come, not a Yiri hospital. Obi Edna sorry the motion come, not the bush and fool, not on watch Lenko for so be. We are unim nyansa. Do you take this thing serious? Nobody's underestimating God. And I will never stand anywhere to underestimate God. But I also not allow a human being born like myself to intimidate me with the word of God. I will not do that because, woe enemy, nobody has seen God before. Until you bring God to me to see physically, then I will believe say Onyankopon bi wo. But as far as we live here, yen hear him say Onyankopon wo ho, one day you be hunu. So don't push me there. Don't force me to believe what you believe. Just believe in what you believe. If you want to live in the spiritual realm, believe in the spiritual realm and move along. I don't want to believe in that. I believe so. Nyame ma adwene says se bi o ma me nidi o form enti bitam aduane a be kokoro ho na medi enti se on pese obeye sa na obi say already ohun ma me say the Nyankopon a why should you have a problem with it? Why should you say mama na me ba nsua de na oba no ade papa be na wo oba no ade papa be na oba no wa ebetumi a destroy akora we abrabo. And I'm not saying this kid is the purest kid or the most intelligent kid, and I say he's human. He will make mistakes along the way. He will learn. If he decides to learn from his environment, decides to learn from his physical surroundings, it is up to him to make that decision. He's growing. Maybe along the way, who knows? In 5, 7, 10 years, he might have different perspective about the whole thing he's talking about. Maybe in 5, 10 years, he will still hold on to what he believes in. That does not mean and I say you'll be better than that kid. We need to learn God. We need to learn God. We don't understand God. We are still trying to solve God's problem. We need to learn God. If you learn God, you understand God. You people don't learn God. Ask yourself, 22 years, sorry them, 22 years, offering sign a watu, tight to send with ya, a dear na obo humpaye, sign a winner womb. And these are basic questions we ask you. What to about the Gunswenia and two dear Otoyano, Onyankopon or to only be the Bemau. Or Sofuna Ojina with him now, Weja warrior 3 times Ojina with him, Diana Bible Cafano. And these are things we need to be asking. We need to get it. So Obi Ebon a brand or group point to mean yes, I did be ma. It does not mean say they're not all nobody can do it. So Obi Ebonyum na also Obo Yasenyum, we giant yum na all bono. Lord Keda is a reverend now. I respect him. He has made a decision. Na obonyum, obo wiasenyom. That does not mean that because Lord Kenya eja wiasenyom to akodi sofono, omo motu wiasenyom be kwabun samjem. You are crazy to think that way. It does not mean that obi or to secular music biano eye bonsam wejimi. Sa secular music no ama nipa na otu wetuma bo obi ma na wie school. Wetumi atu obi nsem obi so ema me enwa to the hospital. You need to understand this is life. You people should learn God. You are not learning God. You are basically learning religion, and religion is basically based on underestimating people's intelligence. That's all. It's based on fear. It's politics, and that is religion for you. It's the number of people who follow you, the number of contribution you get, the number of people who make you look superior and feel superior.
I wish you made us say watch your video not to the end. See you next time in our next video.